All right. That's how you torch it, Carl. Not a little wimpy, a little lighter. Go ask Mark Hill how to torch a cigar. It's a great day in 27th day of June, 2025. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the car videos back in the archive. I don't know how many videos I'm be putting up here. I mean, I'm trying as much as I can, but summer gets kind of busy. But now we're kind of going to go up the hill here. It's like, perhaps I don't know where it goes to. We'll see where it goes. I think it heads towards the Minnehaha Creek. That runs real fast. Runs real fast when it rains out. We got a lot of rain. I know when I chomp on the cigarette, that pisses off the king, right? Mumbling, I guess, you know, cigar smoking. I leave the house. No one's got to drive me around anywhere. I go where I want to go, when I want to go. I always understood the beer thing, and that Obama made it harder to travel. I love that I can explain that. Because now he's stalking nomads. I don't understand that. I mean, I didn't like or dislike Obama, but I handled those 8 years, and the hunch is on his second. You know, moving the goalpost on the 12-day war. Heseth looked like he had popped a few vodkas in his mouth. He was all pissed off. People were asking questions. Again, boots in the ground. We'll see if that word's come out by now. But yeah, it's kind of a cool little, you know, these things go. It kicks out down below here, down here. Great on a Friday because you can kind of walk around. A lot of people, but it's, you park like 10 cars in the parking lot. It's just a great, it goes more west. It kind of opens up into an area where there used to be some houses down there they took out, and there's another big park over Minnetonka Boulevard called Purgatory Park. I walked through it on my other channel in the wintertime one time. That's kind of fun. Yeah, there's the old creek. They call it a creek. It's a river. What do you want to call it? Because the fish do escape Lake Minnetonka through the grate, and there's like I told you, there's a lake. If you look on a Google map, Middlebrook Golf Course. When I lived in West Side with Sue Ellen before we were living in Sin, I used to go fishing over there because she could drop me off and walk over there, and I caught some huge sunnies. I would never catch fish. I would never eat anything out of the mighty Mobile Lobe in Monticello because that's a nuclear plant. Not a chance. When the Ford Motor Plant was around before it closed, they used to dump their paint right down over into the river. They didn't care. It took them about 2 months to dig a hole to get all the paint out when they closed it. Now it's an big facility, so. Yeah, I figured that's where it kind of came down to. Kind of cool, perfect. See, they have one of these over here, you can kind of tell. Something like this right here. Just watching the birds. Right down there's a creek. I'll kind of walk over here. There's a bridge that takes you across the creek to the other side. And then it butts up against the tracks. I heard a train go by before I got out of my car, so there's a train went by. So there's another open thing down here, kind of cool. See right there? Any kind of critter could get in there and just kind of get out of the rain, take a nap or something, so. I don't know, just kind of hiking in the woods, I guess. So what the hell, right? Once in a while you gotta leave the house and do something substantial. If you get 1, 10, 100, 1,000, so be it. You do what you like to do. Another trail, this one kind of, I think, ends up over there with that other trail that kind of comes down over here. Yeah, because this one goes up the hill where I was walking, my last one. When this thing gets up the creek, when you walk that way, you'll flood over the trail. You can see a lot of kids down there on the weekends when it's overflowing, playing in the water, because it just rolls through. So this goes back. You can bike on here, and it takes you over to Plymouth Road. Then you can take Plymouth Road, Minnetonka Boulevard. There's a trail that goes right up down 494. It's up high, man. It's cruising right along. See, right over the railroad tracks, right over there. And the trail goes around over there. It overflows over there. So this dictates all about how much rainwater we get, and when Minnetonka overflows, the rest comes down. Just like the creek behind my house backs up from the lake. I lost a pair of sunglasses like 2 years ago. I never know how I lost them. That one year I was doing a shitload of videos. I must have lost two pair of sunglasses, went through 3 packs of smokes for farmers I went inhale, and a bunch of cigars, and had gas. Lost a couple lighters, but I had fun. That was a fun year, couple years. 2021 to 2023, and parts of 2024, I had a great time. Another nice little chair, right here. It circles around totally, comes right on back. So, all right, guys. So we'll go up into here. We'll follow that one next, okay? See you in the next one.